dark, but since it's getting dark, please watch your step as you go out for intermission. But before you do that, let me tell you a little bit about the mill because we've got a lot of newcomers here. As I mentioned, this was a grist mill, and it was an active grist mill until the 1940s. I know this because I was doing some research and I found an old Gourmet magazine article talking about the miller and the fact that he was still not the original miller, needless to say, but there was a miller here who was still milling wheat and corn and that sort of thing up until the 1940s. It's had a few iterations, including an antique space, and right before it became Manor Mill, it was Millstone Hard Cider Cellar. Some of you may have come up here for that or sampled some of the hard cider at restaurants around Baltimore. But for the past 5-ish years almost, maybe a little less than that, it's been a community arts and education space. And so Manor Mill offers a whole variety of classes from, you name it, from ceramics. There's a ceramic studio downstairs. Welding, there's a barn out there where there's welding and woodworking. So if you've ever thought, gee, I'd really like to learn how to do some woodworking or weld something, there are classes where you can learn to do that. There are watercolor classes, stained glass classes, all kinds of things. There are lots of events. This loft has become an event space, but primarily a performance space. And if there were light in here, just imagine in your mind, there are barrel staves here over on the sort of vaulted ceiling of all the performers who have performed here the past several years. And we've been really, really fortunate to have some absolutely exquisite music. A lot of that is because of Brad Silko sitting right over here.
Yeah!
Whoever got a spotlight is genius. Thank you for spotlighting Brad. Brad and Trish Silko over here ran the Todd August Blues Festival in Oregon Ridge for many, many years. And because of that, know lots of musicians, and we've had all kinds of music here, from pop here tonight. Last night we had incredible blues musicians. We've got some shows coming up in June that are absolutely sensational. The Flying Bees out of Philadelphia, it's an all-women crew who are amazingly powerful. And Selwyn Birchwood, who's an incredible blues musician, he's going to be here in June. They've both played before at the mill and are absolutely stupendous. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little table over there, and on that table are postcards that provide some information about upcoming music. There are also bookmarks that feature various workshops at the mill. The gift shop downstairs is open. And there are also leaflets so you can learn about various offerings at the mill and a chalkboard showing what's coming up. So the other thing that I wanted to encourage you to do, but it's a little hard here tonight because of the lack of light, this is also an art gallery. And every 4 to 6 weeks there's a new art show here. Typically they revolve around a particular theme. Here in North Baltimore County, this is steeplechase country. And so with the beginning of the steeplechase season, we had a new art show come in called Horses and Hounds. And so throughout the mill, I don't know if you're going to be able to see some of it, maybe you can, there are featured artists who have painted, sculpted, made art featuring horses and hounds. And that show is up until Sunday. A new show will come up a week from tomorrow called In Bloom, and it's a botanical art show. So anyway, we're going to take about a 10-minute break or so and enjoy. And there